Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute since I recorded a vlog. I believe the last one was in 2019 with a pantry reorganization, so what better way to kick off 2025 than doing another pantry reorganization. We actually moved to this house about 6 months ago, so I thought it would be a fun little segue into doing the vlogs again and just kind of showing how I like to organize the pantry. If there's anything I learned about moving, it's that it doesn't necessarily mean the pantries are going to be any different. Unfortunately, we thought we were going to get a larger pantry, more like a walk-in, maybe in our future home, but in this rental we are staying at currently, we only have the little closet type of pantry. So we have to be very vigilant on how we keep it organized and clean so that we can fit all of our goodies in there. Yep, where's all my short mamas at? Definitely needed the stool to reach the very top. And this is what I have kind of ended up with after pulling everything out of the pantry. It's just so much stuff. So I am gonna start really looking through the dates and just kind of seeing what we have and how we can organize it. Of course, before I do that, I have to go through and clean all of the shelves. Our shelves are not that dirty. I mean, like I said, we just moved in about 6 months ago, so they've already been kind of deep cleaned, but we definitely try to get back in the back corners where food might fall and, you know, it just kind of gets a little bit more dirtier in the back. So that's really what I did here.
So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just kind of looking through all the dates on everything. Actually, not everything that was in our pantry belonged to us. We've had a lot of family visiting over the last few months that we've lived here. So things have kind of gotten bought and left behind. So I'm just kind of trying to check dates and see if there is anything that we're probably not going to eat or it's going to go out of date before so that we can donate it to a food shelter. My daughter is gluten-free, so we have this whole basket of her stuff. She does like to bake a lot, so there's some baking stuff that is mostly hers. I think that's almond flour. So I just kind of quickly cleaned this out really fast, wiped it down. I try really not to throw out any of her stuff unless obviously it's out of date. But for the most part, everything should be good to go. And just kind of reorganizing it for her so that it's easier to find what's in the bucket. Okay, so the next thing I'm doing is I am just going to start putting everything back in the pantry. The very top shelf goes to items that I don't have to get a hold of daily. This could be anything that is sealed, extra items we have. We get Costco size of like ketchup and mustard, so we always have extra. So I just try to keep everything at the top shelf that I'm not personally needing to reach for every single day because I am only 5 foot. And I would have to take a ladder to get everything. I also tried to break down as many boxes as I could. So like the muffins, I have a little container to organize them in, and it just really kind of gets all the boxes out of the pantry as best as possible. You're going to notice I'm playing a lot of Tetris coming up, just trying to figure out where to put everything. So I do have some candy bars that I like. I almost put them in the pantry, but then realized my husband's got a sweet tooth, and I'd like to take those to work. So I'm just going to hide them in my purse, and if you know, you know. So this is just kind of like an overflow bucket of party supplies. So we have obviously all of the plasticware. I don't really use it all that often. What I use the most out of this bucket are those little condiment cups. It easily fits right into that little spot. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is where I'm going to put the tin foil and all that. I did buy this really cool little organizer. Put like gallon size baggies, quart size, snack, and sandwich size. Unfortunately, the one I have, I've seen somewhere it actually opens all the way up, and it'd probably be a lot easier to fill because as you can see, I start to struggle trying to get as many bags pushed in there as possible because I'm really trying to get rid of all these boxes out of the pantry. But I think I'm going to have a little bit of overflow on the extra boxes. So far, here are all the boxes that are going into recycling, and I just have this last little spot to do underneath on the ground. It's mostly just like dog food and all of their treats. It's also our overflow of like paper towels, and for whatever reason, I still have a pumpkin platter that I knew for sure I was going to use, and I never did, so it's still sitting in my pantry. So that needs to go out into all the fall decor items. Then, of course, I'm just going to sweep, and I also took my wet mop to the floor just to kind of get any other little tiny crumbs, and that way it's mopped and it's all clean. We do have a little overflow in our dining room. It's like a little metal rack, as you just saw. So I went ahead and put the paper towels, and we had some Kleenex in the pantry, and I just kind of stuck it on there. Okay, so this is what I ended up with as far as the boxes. So those will all get put into recycling. So this is the before, obviously just overfilled, craziness. And afterwards, clean, organized, everything in its place. Everything has a place. I really try to consolidate. The floor's been mopped. Everything looks clean. Hope you enjoyed this pantry reorganization with me. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.